Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, cornhole fans across the country, welcome to Rock Hill, South Carolina for live coverage of the January Regional for the American Cornhole League here in Rock Hill. I am Trey Ryder, going to be bringing you coverage all day long, starting this morning with some doubles action. We will crown a doubles champion for the month of January. We'll then turn around and transition to singles later on this afternoon, where we will crown a singles champion, the first of the 2026 calendar year. We are ready to go. We are fired up. We have our first match already underway here in round number 2. And right out of the gate, we are going to have 4 well-known names here in the Rock Hill region, 2 ACL pros teaming up against 2 of the best collegiate players in the country. We have Jeremiah Stewart and Derek Holland, the pro duo, not formal pro partners, but paired up for this month's regional, taking on the Winthrop Eagle duo of Michaela Calvi and Jake Hernandez, fresh off of their fantastic finishes at the National College Cornhole Championship just earlier this month. Michaela Calvi obviously was the big winner in singles for Winthrop. Didn't win the entire thing, came up just short with a third place finish, but was the highest finisher in the field. Jake Hernandez, of course, had a good finish alongside Eddie Wenker as well. And we are underway. It is 4-0. We are on 2 different channels here for this month of January. It is a packed house in the HQ. We did rounders early this morning and went late. It's going to be a long day here in the HQ. Buckle up. You're going to be watching all day long. Tons of players here. I haven't seen the HQ this packed in a couple months, maybe even dating back to last year. Tons of talent here. Rounders split the field into different groups. The top tier group, tier number 1, will be the coverage that we're showing here. 18 teams here in tier number 1 as we see Michaela Calvi with the roll there. And will be 4-3 now as she gets 3 points to cut the deficit to 1. I said we were on 2 different channels. We are on the Rock Hill Cornhole Facebook page, and we are on the Stickside Cornhole YouTube page. So depending if you like the Facebook or YouTube viewing experience, you can watch in either place. And we're just getting underway. A good opportunity to give a shout out to our sponsors out of the gate. We, of course, have Sean Cannon Law Firm. They are the main sponsor of this month's regional. JPS Painting. Of course, Siva Cornhole for your next set of cornhole bags. For all your cornhole content needs, Make sure to check out Stickside Cornhole on YouTube, Instagram, and Facebook. Of course, Rock Hill Cornhole for putting on all of these fantastic regional events. All right, Jackson Gore says, everybody lock in. I agree. Everybody time to lock in. Jamie Graham, 3-time singles world champion, jumping in on the chat, asking who my pick to win is. All right, let's take a look at the bracket then. While I pick my pick, let's look at some highfalutin teams here. We have Matt Wilson and Luke Bryant coming out as the #1 seed after rounders. They'll certainly be tough to beat. Hayden Gonzalez and Tyler Harrington, National Collegiate Teams champions. They're paired up. They're going up against fellow Eagle team and Jackson Remick and Dylan Graham. Riley Schaff making the trip up to play with Kevin Burus. Duncan Clemmer and Tommy Sliker pairing up. Kevin Whitaker and Pat Sem. Derek Holland and Jeremiah Stewart. Obviously, you see the game in front of us. A little bit of a throwback. Rob Guthrie playing in this month's regional, playing alongside Brandon Thomas. I am going to go with Jeremiah Stewart and Derek Holland as my pick. And if I go for a second place, I'm going to go Jackson Remick and Dylan Graham. They are on opposite sides of the bracket. That's who I'm going to lean into as our top picks here. All right, as I said, we are here live on Facebook and on YouTube. If you are on the Facebook, chat, the bracket is pinned. I'm about to drop the bracket in the YouTube chat, although I can't pin it. So maybe if Mr. Stickney himself is in the chat, he can maybe pin the bracket. Back again for another month is our new fancy scoreboard, constantly updating with our PPRs, DPR, and 4-bagger percentage. As you can see here, Derek Holland leading the pack with a 10.67 PPR. Calvi going for a roll, comes up short. She's been so deadly at these regionals with that roll bag. It's been the key to her success. She's been one of the winningest players in doubles at these regionals. Been playing with different partners each month. Lucky Jake Hernandez gets the pull this month. Big airmail drag there from Michaela Calvi. Stewart, he hits it clean as well. That'll be good enough for our first replay of the day. Michaela Calvi, known for the roll bag here. Up and down on the drag. Sal Sandoval in the chat saying, let's go Michaela Calvi. I could have guessed that cheering section. Who's on the mic, Donnie? It is Trey Ryder here all day long, bringing you live action in singles and in doubles. 9-7 Calvi Hernandez, first game of the day. Just getting into the first round of this bracket. As always, we'll start here in doubles and then end the evening with singles later on. Ooh, and that bag is off the back by Hernandez. That's clear opportunity there for Derek Holland. He takes advantage. 10-9. Holland and Stewart out to the lead. Any swag bags in the house? Bag selection, this is going to be WTF versus BG here on this court. But I did see a swag bag jersey at some point. Step out here. Talk all the time about the reverse cut ability of Jeremiah Stewart. We're going to see it on display here. And right on cue, perfect bag, leaves it in front. And Calvi not able to capitalize. That's what a reverse cut can do. Make your opponent just do a little bit of work. It pays off. It's now 12-9. Frank Calvi, let's go KK. Frank in the chat. Again, don't have to guess who's cheering for who in that one. JP Jordan Power, one of the few players top 10 in the world right now in singles and doubles in the chat. Appreciate the love, Jordan. Texas Bully Bagger as well, going to bring some personality to that team. I'm personally rooting for a Jordan Power, Ty Thompson tandem doubles duo as we get into teams play this season. That is going to be who I'll be watching. And my fingers crossed are for. Good shot of the Carolina Coaster board that's still here in the HQ. Carolina Coasters also have a solid team this year with new team ownership. Brad Kurth from AAR Cornhole going to be our team owner here. Jamie Graham was already in the chat. Jacob Trzynski. Derek Holland also on this board, also on the Coasters team. Gives him a really strong top 3. They went out and added Gio Mora as well. Adrian Brunson. A couple other names. They just actually picked up Riker Wells in free agency as well. So that was an undrafted free agent there by the Carolina Coasters. Teams play is going to be fun this year. And right on cue, Brad Kurth. I like Derek Holland, especially on those Coasters boards. Yeah, this is a walking, talking billboard here for Mr. Kurth as Jeremiah Stewart plugs it there. And now with a bag advantage as one in and everything plugged, Calvi's going to take a timeout. I don't blame her. Going to take a look at what they want here. Not much of an option as these are all plugged up. Yeah, some decision here. I'm not sure what you do. You are down 14-9. I mean, giving up points is not the end of the world. If it's me personally, I'm probably just trying to roll on top and see what happens. I don't like the idea of attacking this pile very hard. There's a world where you get kicked. Blocking up in front is good. Stewart asking. All right, so by the hand motion from Holland, he wants him to kind of flop on top of this pile. Again, as long as you're not going hard at it, I think you're in a good position, either player. That'll work. I don't think Calvi has anything else here besides laying up in front. Oh, that moved, but it is going to be 2 more points. Stewart and Holland go out to a 16-9 lead. JP getting back in the chat. Jeremiah and Derek on teams don't need to look at the rest of the bracket. I would be hard-pressed to argue with you. No Gores in the building today. Obviously, the Gores, anytime they show up, they're going to be really tough to beat. That kind of points me to Derek Holland as the prohibitive favorite, I'd say. Kyle Butler, I don't understand the reference, and so I'm not going to read your comment for the sake of me not looking like a dummy. Nobody in the YouTube chat. Come on, YouTube. Let's get it together. 29 people watching in YouTube, and nobody wants to comment and interact with us. I see how it is. A bag off the back is going to do it, as Jake Hernandez going to give up the 5 spot and an opportunity to limit the damage, but that's going to be all she wrote, folks. A nice 21-9 dominant performance there by Jeremiah Stewart and Derek Holland, and if that's shades of things to come, this is going to be a tough duo to beat here in this January regional. All right, we're going to take a quick break, and when we return, more live action from the ACL HQ as we get through this doubles tournament, first regional of 2026. All right, Cornhole fans, welcome back here inside the ACL HQ. Just got our next game assigned, so we're gonna be a minute or two as we wait for them to get called up. Maybe, let's see if maybe I can pull the bracket up here if we got nothing to do. All right, actually, let's see if we can do this. What's up? All right, now we're still up. All right, I got this to work. So, hey, look at that. So we have here, let me put my do not disturb on. All right, so here's what the bracket looks like. Again, we got about 18 teams in this top tier after rounders. So we got Matt Wilson, Luke Bryant. They're playing Brian Goodwin, Robert Hull. That's, there we are. Their winner gets Hayden Gonzalez and Tyler Harrington. Next up here on court number 1 is Travis Cole and Brian Hall versus Riley Schaff and Kevin Burus. So that'll be the next game that we show here on court number 1. As we jump to the other side of the bracket, our battle in the winners quarterfinals, Duncan Clemmer, Tommy Sliker, Kevin Whitaker, and Pat Sem. And then we have Derek Holland and Jeremiah Stewart waiting on the winner of Rob Guthrie and Brandon Thomas versus Eric Policastro and Demeas Stowe. So that's what we're looking for here on this court. Still going down and back here on this one. Let's see if I missed some comments here. Casey Johnson saying good morning. Oh, yeah, you're right, Kyle. Richard Groover did bring these boards back after he bought them. That's right. Good call, good call. So shout out to Richard Groover there. Appreciate that. All right, the YouTube chat did come to life. We got Scott Party saying, good morning, everyone. It's cornhole time. Let's go. You better believe it. Country Girl LA, howdy. Howdy to everybody. Again, we're on YouTube on the Stickside Cornhole page. 33 of you watching there, 37 of you watching on the Facebook page. We're underway here on our next game here on court number 1. Again, Travis Cole and Brian Hall taking on Riley Schaff and Kevin Burus. Kevin Burus there on your right, Brian Hall there on your left. It's all deciding what he wants to do. Cole giving him the layup signal. He does just that. Down the other end, we're going to have Riley Schaff, the current women's doubles world champion, alongside Caitlin Allshouse. Talk about top-level talent here inside the HQ. Going to be taking on Travis Cole. Those outside the region may not be familiar with Travis, but Travis does a lot of work here in the HQ. He's been a tournament director or a bartender, also plays in a lot of the events. So very familiar face here in the region and here in the top tier. Going to have his work cut out playing against Riley Schaff. Good start there for Cole. There we go. Be a nice double 4-bagger wash. We'll stay 1-0. AAR Rippers for Burus and Schaff. Trying to get a good look of what Hall and Cole are throwing. I can't imagine they're anything but BG knowing Travis. I do see a BG logo, but I cannot tell what... Can't tell what series they are, guys. Sorry. But it is a BG versus AAR matchup here. Again, bracket is pinned in the chat. Jake Brannon, Rock Hill Regional. I hardly know her. Love it. Such a niche joke that everybody else is going to have no idea what we're talking about, but we love what's the number one rule of streaming? Don't tell inside jokes, because then it does nothing for your viewership. That's where we are. I will say we have a celebrity bartender today for the HQ. Actually, two bartenders. Newly formed Chief Operating Officer Alicia Mullen is behind the bar today, folks, here inside the HQ. Jenna Lily Campbell, social media director, social media manager, whatever her title is, marketing manager. She's going to be behind the bar later on today. Let's say the bartenders were not properly booked this month, so we have some celebs making slinging drinks. Bag off the back there for Burus. Hall trying to take advantage, and it just hangs on the side. There's still room here. Right-handed player. The cut lane is available. Cut angle and comes up short. Not a very pretty round there, but still going to put Hall and Cole up 8-0. A little bit of a surprise in this one, at least so far. Looks like going to be a little bit of a timeout here. This, no strategy here. This is simply a reset timeout. Team probably favored in this one with Burus and Schaff. Going to take an opportunity just to reset and talk a little bit and hopefully get Cole and Hall out of the rhythm. Time will tell if it'll work. Scott Party says my go-to bags at the moment are Kill Shot 357s. Everybody's got their favorites, that is for sure. Bag number one for Schaff, she likes it, right in front. It's more lane side for Cole. Jackson Gore in the chat. How you doing? Jackson, I'm living the dream. I'm starved for Gore attention apparently this weekend. But with a jam-packed January, totally get it. We'll be in Memphis here before we know it. 2 weeks until the second signature of the season. And a side rail there from Travis Cole. Riley Schaff asking if they are collectible. She's thinking about a drag. Burus says, I don't think they will drag, but he's giving her the green light if she wants to go after it. Tough angle. She is going up, and she hits and goes off. The slow start is going to continue there for Riley Schaff and Kevin Burus. It's now 12-0. Now over 110 combined viewers across the platforms. Make sure you're giving this stream a like and a share. If you're on YouTube, you're giving a subscription to, or subscribe to Stickside Cornhole. And if you're on Rock Hill Cornhole Facebook, make sure you give Rock Hill Cornhole a follow. Walks up behind, and now, again, the cut angle is there, but that's been the difference. Burus has been reliable the past few months, but so far today, and yet again, that cut, that roll for Burus has just not been clicking. Nothing's working right now for Burus and Schaff. They are running out of time to get it together. James Baird, the board's like moving like they're trying to get away. Yep. Just skirting along the floor. Again, a bag off the back, and now more pressure applied to Burus and Schaff. The miss there lets them a little bit off the hook. Right now, a 16-point lead. That'll be a 10, guaranteed at least a single point. Point is what it's going to be. Puts them on 17, 4 points away from advancing here in this bracket. Winner of this would advance to the winner's bracket semi-final. They wouldn't have yet a rooting interest in a game yet. Although I will say Matt Wilson and Luke Bryant are up 20-0 over Bryant Goodwin and Robert Hull. There's the first roll connect there that we've seen in a while from Burus. Needs to stay in that lane. Another game just went final. Rob Guthrie and Brandon Thomas. They defeated Eric Polacastro and Demeas Stowe. Meanwhile, Hall happy with that one. Burus asking if it'll drag. Schaff saying no. We like the roll here. No, he's going up for the airmail, and that thing wanted to bounce out, but it did not. That will get them on the board. 4 points and first bag for Riley Schaff. John Whitworth, let's go. Brian and Travis playing lights out right now. That's a miss out to the right. That's a bumper. Can't afford another miss unless Cole gives it back. He's in again. Pressure on this fourth bag here for Schaff. She's out to the side. This is now in for the win for Travis Cole. Bag is away. Oh, and it just slips over the hole. That would have been for the game, but it does give them still 2 more points. Hall and Cole now on 19. Bag out to the side. This is going to be Burris's opportunity to get some more points. Wondering if that bag will fall there by Hall. It does. Cole says good finish, a 10-point round for Hall, 12 for Burus, 2 more for Burus and Schaff. But again, right now, if Travis Cole can keep throwing the way he can, the big lead is going to be tough to overcome, even for the women's doubles world champion Riley Schaff. Bag wanted to find its way in. Sitting on the side now. It is grabbable. If he can grab this, this turns into a 4-bagger, wins it. And he does. 2 more bags in will win it. Smart bag 3. Block there by Schaff, making it more difficult to get through. Cole is through anyway. Bag 4 for Schaff. It's in. This is in for the win for Travis Cole. Bag is away. And again, it slips over the hole. 2 straight rounds in which Travis Cole has had the opportunity to put it away and can't get it done. We stay 19-6. Dusty Thompson over the mic gave us our next match up. It'll be Matt Wilson and Luke Bryan against Hayden Gonzalez and Tyler Harrington. That'll be our next game. This could be open for another 4-point round. But Burus ends up out to the side. Just going to be 2 at best, and 2 is what it'll be. 19-8. Burus and Schaff hanging around. Travis and Matt Wilson look like brothers. Yeah, you ain't lying. I think they do kind of look alike. Another bag out to the side. This is another 4-bagger wins it opportunity. And this time hits the dead spot. Schaff, I'd say with the advantage now. Clean lane, she takes advantage. Cole tries to avoid that dead spot bag. Gets kicked out to the right. Now this is advantage Schaff in the round to get points. She's going to get at least 2. 2 is what it's going to be. 19-10. Burus and Schaff hanging around. Game went final. Duncan Klemmer, Tommy Sliker, 22-7 over Kevin Whitaker and Pat Sem. It's Klemmer and Sliker, first team into the winners semifinals. That's the opposite side of the bracket as this game in front of us. Burus doesn't like it. Wow, this may come down to an airmail drag, 2 bags to win it. Burus wants to take a timeout. I don't blame him. I think what they're trying to talk through right now is trying to get in the way. You want to make... The only way you lose if you're Burus and Schaff if he can hit an airmail to drag both bags, right? So anything you want to do is to prevent that. So kind of plugging up and getting in the way is a good. You just don't want to come up short. You'd rather be in than short. Oh no, that makes it worse. Now you don't even need to airmail. This is a slide in for the win. And he takes advantage. The upset win for Brian Hall and Travis Cole. Not many would have picked that one for the win. Riley Schaff and Kevin Burus will now drop down into the elimination bracket. How about that, folks? Travis Cole with a big win there. He gets in, and Matt Wilson and Travis Cole, twin brothers, are chalking some junk to the broadcast team. All right, well, what a game. Looks like it was going to be a snoozer. We got a little bit of a comeback there, but in the end, we got the win there for Hall and Cole. All right, we're going to take a quick break. When we come back, we're going to have Wilson, Bryant, Gonzalez, Harrington, Court 1. All right, welcome back, Cornhole fans, here inside the ACL HQ, making our way through our doubles bracket. Just saw a good win, upset win, and a good run here for Travis Cole and Brian Hall. They're the second team to advance to the winners bracket semifinals, so good on them. They're going to await the winner of the next game that we're going to put here on court number 1. So it will be Travis Cole and Brian Hall versus the winner of Matt Wilson, Luke Bryant, Hayden Gonzalez, Tyler Harrington. That's our next game up here on court number 1. Couple pros, couple Winthrop Eagles. Apparently the chat saying Travis Cole's twin brother and Matt Wilson here. And we are underway. Other side of the bracket, like I said, Duncan Klemmer and Tommy Sliker. They're waiting on the winner of Derek Holland and Jeremiah Stewart versus Rob Guthrie and Brandon Thomas. That's on court number 4. Keep you guys updated on that score. Right now it's 2-0, Holland and Stewart. Round number 1, we got a bunch of bags and a bunch of laundry around that hole. Gonzalez trying to make a mess, and not many times do you get a royal flush opportunity here, but 4 bags, 1 shot could come here for Matt Wilson. Bag is away, fast side, 2 fall. Gonna finish with an 8. Can Gonzalez sneak in? He cannot. Gonna be 2 points there for Matt Wilson to start our scoring here. It is an Underworld Cornhole Slips. I was not familiar with the bag, but it's the Slips versus the, looks like a BG Wizard L for Luke Bryant and Matt Wilson. Bryant asking sitting behind her, go through it. And Wilson actually says he wants to replace it. So we got fast side here for Luke Bryant. He's going to go straight at it. And he's way off to the side. Went fast side there. Paid the price. I couldn't understand what Hayden Gonzalez was saying there. So I think he's just going after it. Yeah, just slow side and he goes through it. Good bag. Showing +3 at the moment. Bryant trying to do some damage control. And he comes up short. This could be a cut in here for 5. Sorry, lefty, so you're going to have to roll. And he does. Beautiful bag there. Wow, crafty. This is a tough roll. If you're familiar with your roll shots here, you know how tough this is. Your laundry is in front of you. You kind of got to hop over it. You don't have a long way to use a bag, but it really gets some hop action there. Impressive shot for Tyler Harrington. They'll go up 5-2. Okay, Landon Crabtree jumping in. Slips or herringbone. 9.5 speed, I would say. Thank you, Landon. Appreciate that. Fast side here for Wilson. He goes 3 wide. And Gonzalez, I think he actually likes how that behaved because it makes this next shot. He kind of wished everything had fallen, or Wilson would have liked everything to fall because then it would make the next shot. This one's going to be harder for Wilson. And now he gets kicked. But again, you were hoping they'd fall there if you're Gonzalez. Looks like Gonzalez might choose just to roll on top here. Yeah, that's what we're getting. He does. Nothing falls. No idea what you want to do if you're Matt Wilson, and he's going to take a timeout to talk about it. Yeah, this one's tough. Obviously, backside airmail would be fantastic, but you just have such little room. I don't think a roll falls no matter what. A soap is possible, but you'd have to throw it so hard. You can kind of see the angle in which that front Underworld bag is really elevated. Oh, but you're on the other side. Ugh. This is a mess. I don't hate an airmail. I know you're going to trampoline off, but maybe you give up 1 instead of 2. I got fast side here. You can still throw fast side airmail. He's going hard at it, actually. Okay, he's going to end up with 2. Same if he had just kind of laid up, I think. So we'll take that 7-2. 2 more points for Gonzalez and Harrington. Score update on the only other winners bracket game going on right now. Derek Holland and Jeremiah Stewart up 6-2 over Rob Guthrie and Brandon Thomas. away and in. It'll keep us 7-2. Yeah, PPRs, as you can see on the bottom of your screen, all pretty average, I'd say, except for Tyler Harrington right now. Tyler Harrington's certainly the one leading the charge. 2.5 DPR, that 11.0 PPR he's locked in right now. You've been listening to a past couple months, you've been hearing me say that Tyler Harrington, I think the next great talent out of this Winthrop program, out of this Rock Hill region. I think this is going to be the spring semester where he really starts building a really strong, notoriety as one of the top players. Hayden Gonzalez finished the regular season in college as the #1 ranked collegiate player. He did win a national championship in the team side. Wilson trying to see if he wants to try to avoid that bag. I think it's unlikely he can avoid it. Not only can he not avoid it, he knocks it in and doesn't go in. What was looking like a guaranteed 4, possibly 6, turns in to just a 2-point round for Matt Wilson. They do cut the lead, though. It's 7-4. 85 of you watching on Facebook now, and 73 on YouTube. Looks like Facebook winning the lead right now. Over 150 of you. Thank you so much for tuning in. This January regional. We're in the winners bracket quarterfinals right now, looking to get into semifinals. We'll keep showing the bracket all the way through until we crown a champion. Take a little break for singles and then back for singles tournament later on this afternoon and maybe into the early evening. Bryant goes in there on bag 4. Decision time for Harrington. Hayden Gonzalez gives him the green light. He's going up for the airmail drag. Bag is away, and he hits it. Tyler Harrington with the airmail drag there. Loves that. That keeps it at a wash. Bryant wanted points here. Watch it again. Tyler Harrington up and Tyler Harrington down. 7-4. First bag there for Matt Wilson. Matt Wilson drafted by the Texas Bully Baggers. We were talking about them earlier today. He will join Jordan Power, who is in the chat, as well as Justin Burton Jr. 2 franchise players in Gabriel Clausen and Logan Chamberlain, as well as Ty Thompson, round out that Texas Bully Bagger team. A stout lineup. Teams play, of course, will begin at the Kansas City Signature Open. Man himself, Zach Stickney, in the chat. Hopefully he doesn't run too late so Luke Bryant can watch his Steelers game. Something tells me if it runs that late, he's going to be, after every throw in singles, if he's still in it, he's looking to his left, looking to his right, making sure he's watching the Steelers. Maureen jumping in. Great to see you, Maureen. 7-6 here. Caitlin Allshouse giving some love to Underworld. Oh, Michael Gonzalez jumping in. Watching son Hayden, I bet. And Bryant drips in there, uses that slick side for the extra drip as Harrington uses that bag as a bumper. We stay everybody's favorite score in cornhole, 6-7. Yes, Chris, Steelers game, that was a joke by Mr. Stickney. Bag deep there for Gonzalez. Side by side now. Wilson just going to attack his side, trying to leave that bag, leave that Underworld bag there while he goes in. Bag is away. And he replaces. He likes it. Gonzalez asking for an airmail. Harrington originally said yes and then said no, and now they want a timeout. So he's going to come look at it. Discussing exactly what they want to do. Airmail is certainly the most aggressive play. That's your path to a wash. If you want to be less aggressive, probably it's a push all the way through, see if everything goes. Way up for the airmail and deep. That's going to be a 5 spot, and now Matt Wilson and Luke Bryant will take the lead and go into double digits. It's 11-7. All right, score update on the other winners bracket game. Derek Holland and Jeremiah Stewart up 10-9 over Rob Guthrie and Brandon Thomas. Tyler Harrington still the PPR leader on the court. You can see it there, 11.0 PPR. DPR has dropped a little bit, not anything because of him, but because Luke Bryan has picked it up over the past few rounds. Bag out to the side. A bag in here would be another 4-bagger and tie us up, and it's in. Tyler Harrington continues to cook as his PPR goes above an 11. 4-point round. DPR gets bigger at 1.8, and we're all knotted up at 11. 11-11, round 11. Make a wish, folks. Bag short hanging on there by Wilson, and Gonzalez tries to block behind and go side by side, gives a bumper to Wilson, and he doesn't even need it. Janitor cleans it right up. Lisa McManus in the chat saying, "You go, Matt." Bag in here would retake the lead. And he missed it. As soon as he let it go, he knew it. That'll keep us round 12 all knotted at 11s. Able to go in there, avoids it. Bryant knocks it in, but had to sacrifice a bag off to the side in the process. Looks like that bag's going to be okay. You're not worried about that falling off the board. But still, you're going to give up points as Tyler Harrington is on fire, folks. That's another 4-bagger, another 4 points. Tyler Harrington now, 4-bagger percentage, 67%. 2/3 of his rounds have been 4-baggers. He's at an 11.33 and cruising. And with that miss, Matt Wilson wants to take a timeout. You see him point to his head. All smiles from Harrington. Bryant getting frustrated. I think Wilson identifies that. Luke Bryant saying, "Stay with me." I think Wilson's one of the much more upbeat players. He's not going to lose faith in Bryant. I think he just wants Luke Bryant to settle in a little bit. It's an egregious negative 2.2 DPR for Luke Bryant, but again, at a 9.17, it's not like he's throwing terrible. It's just right now Tyler Harrington is absolutely locked in. Little skater's move out to the side there for Hayden Gonzalez, but in the end he likes the positioning. Fast side down, coming for Wilson. He blows up the pile, goes in. Can Gonzalez get that bag to fall? I don't know what that move was, but it goes off the back. And now Wilson can do damage control again by going in to get those points back. He will. It's not all 4, but he'll take 3 of the 4. It's now 15-14. Good game here on court 1. Other score update, Derek Holland and Jeremiah Stewart, 17-12 over Rob Guthrie and Brandon Thomas. Blake Pearson cheering on Tyler Harrington in the chat. That's the first miss in a while for Tyler Harrington. Interesting. I think Luke Bryan asked if you wanted slick side, and I think Matt Wilson said it doesn't matter. I'm actually good with stick side, but he went slick there. And wow, that's going to be a big 4 spot. 18-15. Bag off the back there for Matt Wilson, and that could do it. This becomes a 4-bagger, wins it for Hayden Gonzalez. There's 1. Nope, I screwed that up. Wrong team's got 18. Matt Wilson can't throw another bag off the board. It is set up for tying us up at 18, though, with a 4-bagger. Good block there from Hayden Gonzalez. Now, Wilson can't miss off the board here. He does not. Push in for 3. Can Gonzalez hit it? Bag is away. He knocks it in. And he wants to give it a knuckle sandwich as it goes down the board. Going to be a single point, makes it 18-16. Placement there by Harrington. He likes his positioning. Bryant goes all the way through. Surprise, surprise, another round, another 4-bagger by Tyler Harrington. Luke Bryant, bag is away. Oh, and it just drifts in the right side. We'll stay 18-16. Other game just went final. Derek Holland and Jeremiah Stewart take down Rob Guthrie and Brandon Thomas. That bag is short, and now Hayden Gonzalez still not in a position to win, but if he can collect, he could get them all the way to 19. Not able to get it to cut. He does get it to go. Now it's just looking like a 1-point round here for Hayden Gonzalez if he can finish up. Now appears to be 1 point the other way. Wilson can go in to get to 19. It's a big jump from 18 to 19. He'll take it. Matt Wilson puts them 2 points away from advancing. Again, reminder, winner of this will take on Travis Cole and Brian Hall. All right, now another miss could propel Gonzalez and Harrington to 20 and the lead if Harrington can finish with a 4-bagger. Feel like that bag's going to come back. There's a lot of pressure. You can't miss again if you're Luke Bryant. Bag is away. He doesn't. The bag falls. Tyler Harrington trying to put the pressure on. He does. Bag's got to be in, really. If you're Bryant, he's going for it. He gets a collect. I was not foreseeing that bag getting dragged in. Good recovery shot from Luke Bryant. It's still going to give up 2 points, but it does keep an extra miss in the arsenal. The difference between 18 and 19 is massive in these tight games. Will that be a shot that keeps him in it? First bag from Gonzalez is in. Gonzalez cannot afford a miss. A single miss and a 4-bagger would win it for Wilson, but Wilson spills one out to the right-hand side. That bag is opposite lane side for Wilson, going to be a tough collect. He's more in line now of the lane for Gonzalez, who Gonzalez wanted to block behind. I think that's a body language of it's fine. I don't love it, but it's fine. Fast side here. Wilson ends up too much out to the side. And now this could be a collect for the win. And he does not get it, but this bag still needs to be in. 4 points is too much. You got to cut around it. Wilson, bag is away. Oh, he just flops over. That's going to be 2 points and the lead, though, for Gonzalez and Harrington. It's 20-19. Bag 1 is in. And will that come back? That could decide the game either direction. Harrington's in for his second bag. It moved again. And Bryant threw that higher, but I thought it was an airmail at first, but it looks like he was just trying to get some extra vibration. That's a really good bag here for Tyler Harrington. Bryant going to push through it. He gets kicked out to the side. This may be a 4-bagger, wins it here with just a slide in for Harrington, barring an incredible double drag here for Bryant. Bag is away. He's off to the side, and now Bryant is still going to have to drag a bag to stay in it. Bag is away and cannot hit it. What a battle between these two. In the end, it's Hayden Gonzalez and Tyler Harrington, backed by the 11.0 PPR of Tyler Harrington, that will propel them into the winner's bracket semifinal, where they'll take on Travis Cole and Brian Hall. How about it, folks? All right. We're going to take a quick break, and looks like we're jumping down into the elimination bracket for our next game. Brian Goodwin and Robert Hull against Jackson Remick and Dylan Graham coming up next. All right, Cornhole fans, welcome back here inside the ACL HQ. Jumping down into the losers bracket for our next game. It's going to be Robert Hale and Bryant Goodwin taking on Jackson Remick and Dylan Graham. Graham and Remick, of course, both National College Cornhole champions. Graham doing it in doubles, Jackson Remick doing it, Graham doing it in teams, Remick doing it in doubles alongside Gavin Hammond. Boo. All right, they're gonna. It looks like they're doing one more down, and then we'll start down the other end. But yeah, gonna be a good match. I haven't had a good chance to see Bryant Goodwin and Robert Hale. I see Goodwin has a Charlotte Cornhole 704 jersey on, so these guys are just probably from up the road. But I see looks like Crave from Robert, so that's in a different direction. So anyway, my first chance watching these guys. Of course, taking on Graham and Remick, who I've already said. They're going to have their hands full with Remick and Graham. Brandon Herring saying Jay Stu and Derek taking it all. Wouldn't be surprised there. All right, both winners bracket semifinal games are being played right now. So I will keep you guys updated on what the scores are there. Hayden Gonzalez and Tyler Harrington are up 3-0 over Travis Cole and Brian Hall. Duncan Clemmer and Tommy Sliker are up 5-4 over Derek Holland and Jeremiah Stewart. This is a BG. I don't know if those are Kingslayers. I think those are BG Kingslayers by Remick and Graham going up against an AAR Ripper for Hale and Goodwin. And that's going to come up short there. Early 2-0 lead for Goodwin and Hale. Placement there for Hale as Graham stepping way out. Oh, brings his bag closer. He's borderline out of play, definitely in play now. Bunches up, leaves the right lane exposed for Hale. Hale, whether it was intentional, it's a good placement on a block. Short airmail or regular airmail, both good here. Going short and gets them all. That's the shot of the day thus far for Dylan Graham. Put that one on the highlight reel. Put that one on TikTok, folks. Watch this again. Line drive, short, rodeo. Everything goes. Even Hale knew it. Big bag there for Dylan Graham. Gotta love it.
Tier 4 singles. Please check your phone. Make sure you got a text. Tier 4 singles. Check your phone, make sure you got a text.
Mike Arella says score widget looks fire. You better believe it. Soon going to be available to a bunch of people once Corey gets around to it. Although Corey's got no excuse now as Corey's full-time. Corey Russell, ACL main producer, full-time now at the ACL. Awesome stuff. We're 2-2 here. Blitzzone 80 loves the shot on the YouTube chat from Dylan Graham. Oh, off the back is going to let Remick off the hook. Remick himself was frustrated, but he'll take a point. Even in a round he doesn't like, it's 3-2. Winner of this game here on court number 1 will take on Kevin Whitaker and Pat Sem in the elimination bracket. Based on where we are in the bracket, 5th, 7th, 9th, 13th. Loser of this would get 13th here. Graham blocks the main lane. Hale does not have a slide lane. So he's going up, and he's off the back. Don't know if it was a bait there by Dylan Graham to force the airmail, but regardless, it works, and they double their lead. It's 4-2. Kyle Butler says I keep looking for where to put in an application. Yeah. Maybe here in a couple months. Remick asks about going slick. Graham gives him the green light. So this is going to be a big step out, attacking that lane of Bags. Bag is away. Oh my goodness gracious. that was a gross collect. Remick and Graham starting to heat up on the big shots here. That finishes with a 4-bagger, and you see Remick loves it. And it's going to get him 2 points. Let's watch it here again. I didn't see a world where everything went, but obviously Remick did. Bam. Wow. These guys cooking right now. Score updates in the winners bracket of the 2 winners bracket semi games. Travis Cole and Brian Hall up 12-10 over Hayden Gonzalez and Tyler Harrington. On the other side, tied at 5 between Clemmer, Sliker, Holland, and Stewart. Lightning round there turns into 4 points for Dylan Graham, and it's 10-2. Remick and Graham starting to run away with this one. Remick goes side by side here. Each player's in their opponent's lane. Really good bag there by Goodwin there. He kind of throws a little cut angle on it. His cut is a true downward cut, almost like the Hissner cut, where he uses the downward tilt to help him out. And now with the bag split, he goes again and he hits it again. See, actually what's funny is Remick is even saying, how is he doing that? And it's like what I would say an old school cut. So nowadays the new school cut, I would say, which most players throw, you're throwing kind of a backward tilted bag, but you're still angling the right side down. When you throw the Adam Hissner or maybe even the Damon Dennis cut, you're throwing a really downward facing bag. So it's the complete opposite, and you're using the natural rotation of the bag as it hits the board to cut from right to left. So certainly Remick is a little perplexed with how effective Goodwin can be on that downward tilting cut. But it works, and Graham can't believe it, but he throws the airmail, and he drags the wrong bag. And we're getting some shots here in this game. This guy's having some fun. Double block here. This is going to be interesting. That's a picture-perfect block. I don't think that Goodwin has a roll in his arsenal, unless it's, again, kind of that roll where it's so downward facing and almost tumbles over himself. And Jackson Remick hits just a peel. These guys are shooting right now. And Goodwin does a good job kind of going side by side. You could do the same thing again. Oh, does he? He's not thinking about a soap, is he? No, I don't think he's thinking about a soap, but... So, options here. You could roll. You could airmail. I don't know what he's going to do here. Oh, he's got fast side, folks. Oh, he's got fast side. He might be trying to blow this up. Oh, he looked at me and he said, I'm soaping this. All right. Here comes a bar of soap. Remick away. And he did knock one of each off. He's probably going to end up still with 4 here. It's what, 9 on 2 right now. So it's gonna be a 4, right? It's a good bag. We got a 12-4 game.
Tier 3 singles. Please check your phone. Make sure you receive the text. Tier 3 singles.
Hale bringing his back closer. Graham's doing a great job of avoiding it. Hale trying to go after his own bags. He misses again. Gonna have one more bag to clean this up at the end here. Graham trying to go in clean again, and again rolls over. This is a big bag. Bag away from Hale, and he can't get them to go. That's gonna be a 6-point round for Dylan Graham. Didn't have enough power on that push. Remick starting with a block dead center. He's going after it with a push, but he misses it. He stayed slow side on that push. And Goodwin peels that bag away, exposes it, makes the collect easier, I think, for Remick. Puts it from a level 2 position to a level 1. But again, Remick, it looks like he's happy with this. So for me, he's I'm gonna beat Dylan Graham for stepping on my trust, though. Oh, and Goodwin misses. This could be bad.
Registration last call. Tier 2 singles late registration last call.
Bag is away, slick side, and I don't know what just happened, but I mean, I do know. He flipped over. That bag's going to come back in. So right now it's what, a 6-on-2 4 spot? Oh man, you can't really do anything if you're Goodwin, because if you slide in, yeah, he's got to collect this bag. He's going after it. He cannot do it, and that's gonna be 3. That's gonna be game. Wow, good effort, but not gonna do it. These guys were. Look, did they slide every bag in? No, but when it came to big shots, Graham and Remick were disgusting in that one. Really, really good performance there. They stay alive. We're gonna take a quick break. I think we got a game in the losers bracket on the other side we might be ready to show you. We'll be back in just a second with more live coverage here from Rock Hill. All right, Cornhole fans, welcome back here inside the ACL HQ. We are making our way through the doubles tournament. Have our next game up. We're going to see familiar faces on both teams. And both teams that we saw lost earlier, so both of them looking to stay alive. We're now far enough in the tournament I can give you a full lay of the land on how things are shaping up. So we have our king seat match set. So our winner's bracket final is set. It will be Hayden Gonzalez and Tyler Harrington, who are fresh off of their 22-15 victory over Travis Cole and Brian Hall. Gonzalez and Harrington will take on Derek Holland and Jeremiah Stewart, fresh off of their victory against Duncan Clemmer and Tommy Sliker. So Gonzalez, Harrington, Holland, and Stewart are our king seat game. My gut says that that's probably the next game that we show you here on court number 1 after this one. Down in the elimination bracket, we are right here on the left side of the bracket. So we have Matt Wilson and Luke Bryant against Riley Schaff and Kevin Burus. That's what we have right here on court number 1. Loser of this game will finish 7th. Winner of this game will advance to play Duncan Clemmer and Tommy Sliker in one of the 2 fifth-place games. On the other side of the bracket, they're 1 round behind. We're still in 9th-place games. JP Plunkett and Stephen Hartoin are up 17-14 over Rob Guthrie and Brandon Thomas. The other 9th-place game is Jackson Remick and Dylan Graham up against Kevin Whitaker and Pat Sem, and they are just underway there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 10 teams left in total here in this doubles tournament. So my gut says we're probably showing, obviously, this game, then the winner's final, then kind of seeing where we are in the elimination bracket to go from there. That's where we are. Oh my goodness, what a push. What a push there, just in time. I looked back over as I was looking for the bracket. Kevin Burus. In no world did I think he was going to get all 3 of these. Oh my goodness. This is a big shot court right now on court 1. We've been on fire with some of the big shots. Lane Stewart jumping in saying, "Go Jay Stu." Schaff replaces there. This is a cutter round or an airmail. He goes airmail, hits it clean. Luke Bryant, that's what he's known for. Really strong airmail shot. I think it's his best shot. Another game just went final. JP Plunkett and Stephen Hartoin take down Rob Guthrie and Brandon Thomas. Guthrie and Thomas finished 9th. Burus out to the side. Leaves the door open for Matt Wilson. Burus trying to figure out what he wants to do here. Fast side, going at it. Oh, and he's off the side. That's going to be points for Matt Wilson. Going to be a 6 spot. That's going to hurt. 8-2 for Matt Wilson and Luke Bryant. This is a BG Wizard L for Matt Wilson and Luke Bryant up against an AAR Ripper for Schaff and Burus. Bryant bleeds one out to the left-hand side there. And another follows suit out there. This could be 4 points for Riley Schaff. And the current women's doubles world champ connects there for 4. Cuts the lead from, or the deficit from 6 to 2. Score update for the only other game active right now. Pat Sem and Kevin Whitaker up 7-2 over Jackson Remick and Dylan Graham. Winner of that gets JP Plunkett and Stephen Hartoin. Reverse cut inbound here for Wilson. He ends up too much in the center. Still a tough roll lane, and Burus again. That's why it was tough. Everything's stacked up. So it was hit really well, good line, just not enough power, not enough jump to get over. Reverse cut again inbound, and I think with a bag left, about as good as you can do. It might force your hand on your last shot for Wilson to maybe go airmail, but Burus is going to need a timeout in the meantime to think about what he wants to do. Burus's strength is his roll, right? And right now, you just saw from his last previous bag, he couldn't get over the mountain, if you will. So there's not a ton of options. Normally, you'd say, okay, I want to go airmail, but now you're going to do Wilson's work for him. Doesn't leave you with a lot. If you want to play conservative, you could lay up and take away the reverse cut lane, but I don't know if Wilson's even going to go for a reverse cut lane again on bag 4, so tough spot. He's going to go up, and he says, I'm going to take Wilson with me. Now that this does open up the opportunity for Wilson to stick with that reverse cut, but he goes airmail and hits it. Really strategic round there, chess match battle, and we'll stay 8-6 on that wash. Bag out to the left here by Luke Bryant. But Schaff follows suit. A little bit of frustration you can see by Schaff. And now does Bryant get aggressive on a drag? He's going up. He does, but he doesn't get the drag to go along with it. We'll stay 8-6. Been a lead change on court 4. Remick and Graham have taken the lead over Whitaker and Sem. All right, here comes a roll for Burus. This is what he's good at. And too deep of a landing zone. Wilson, will he go reverse cut? No, looks airmail to me. Yep, hits it. He didn't like his reverse cut angle. It's too far to roll, so he's going to be throwing airmails rest of the way. Burus, he's going to follow suit. He's deep, and now the N1 opportunity is presented for Matt Wilson. Even more incentive to throw the airmail. He's going up here, and he hits it. It bag moved a little bit. He's going to have another shot at that N1. Burus got to be careful not to be too deep to knock himself off. He's going up, and he ended up short because he was afraid of that. And now Matt Wilson showing a 7-on-3 +4 even pre-bag. He could make this an 8-point round with an N1, a 7 with just an airmail, and he hits the airmail for 7. Matt Wilson now has hit a 6 spot and a 7 spot in this game. And you do the math, folks, that's the difference so far. Two bags out to the left. Matt Wilson telling him to shake it off. Schaff can't get the collection. Schaff has just been a little bit off today. These bags do fall. And honestly, same with Burus. I mean, if Burus plays like he's been playing the past few months and Schaff plays like she's playing the past few months, I mean, this is a team that should be competing to win this regional. Right now, just something a little bit off, and it might be chemistry. Bags may be playing a factor. Obviously, Riley Schaff, a Lucky Bag sponsored player. She's throwing kind of a little bit out of her comfort zone, but if they can figure it out, hang in this game, get a win. I mean, this is a team, if they can figure it out, will be dangerous at the end of this tournament. Right now, they're running out of time, especially with Matt Wilson cooking on this end. Burus out to the left-hand side again. This is another 2-point opportunity here for Matt Wilson. We'll put them on 17 striking distance. Bag is away. Oh, that's when you shoot your bag manufacturer a nice thank you text. Bag just drips in there, and we go 17-8. YouTube in the chat. Checking out the YouTube chat. Yeah, certainly the music in the background, and it's loud too. I might feel like I'm yelling right now, but it's Dusty likes it loud in here, so I got to deal with that. All right, 17-8. All right, Wilson actually wants him to cut around this and leave it. And he'll take that. If that's a miss, that's as good of a miss as you can have. Not much there for Schaff. She could go airmail drag. That's what she's doing. Knocks in and goes off. And again, Wilson going to be happy with that. Bryant's going to be happy with that. It's more points. They get a 10-point lead, 3 points away. No bags off the board can be afforded here for Burus and Schaff. Score update, Dylan Graham and Jackson Remick have surged way ahead. They're leading 20-7 over Kevin Whitaker and Pat Sem. Stack on top here. Bryant gave him 3 options. He said you can airmail it, you can roll it, or you can soap it. Oh, he's got fast side. He might be going soap here, folks. This would be for the win. Big bag, and he's going to knock himself in, but I think more of the damage is bringing Burus closer. He'll finish with a 9. Burus knocks himself in, but that's still going to be a point for Matt Wilson. That's been the story of the day, I think, for Burus and Schaff. Certainly not done yet. Backs it up against the wall, though. They got to put it together. It's just been a little bit has been the difference. Jackson Remick and Dylan Graham do win their game, and so it is Kevin Whitaker and Pat Sem that will finish 9th as well. They are now ready for the other 7th place game, which I'm assuming they'll put underway somewhere on one of the other courts as we dive into the King Seat match next. It's got to be in here for Riley Schaff. Bag is away, and it is. Level 1 block there by Wilson. He likes the positioning. Can we get a bully push combo here, maybe for the win? Honestly, pretty good. You're in the lane. Oh my gosh, Dusty. Big push here for Matt Wilson, possibly peels it a little bit. Burus in trouble. He's going roll. He does roll all the way up and over. I don't hate a plug here. And that will do it better. Wow. Collects the bag. Nothing Burus can do. And just like that, Matt Wilson and Luke Bryant eliminate Burus and Schaaf. They settle for a 7th place finish on the back of that big bag right there from Matt Wilson. And it's all smiles for Wilson and Bryant as they'll stay alive here. All right, folks, we're going to take another break, and when we come back, we got more live action from Rock Hill right after this. All right, welcome back, Cornhole fans. We are making our way through this bracket. Shout out Jenna Lily Campbell for the Cheez-Its if she's listening, because they're getting me through this. Love it. All right, we are down to 5 teams remaining in the elimination bracket, still 2 in the winner's bracket. So we are not showing the king seat match here yet. That will be our next game that we'll show. So in the elimination bracket, on one side, they're already in the 5th place game. So it's Matt Wilson and Luke Bryant, who we just saw. They're taking on Duncan Klemmer and Tommy Sliker. On the right side of the bracket, which is where we are now, this is a 7th place game that we're seeing right here. Jackson Remick and Dylan Graham going to be taking on JP Plunkett and Stephen Hartoin. Winner of this gets Travis Cole and Brian Hall in the other 5th place game. Plunkett, oh, knocks it and goes. Steven, say your last name. Hartoin. Oh, okay, I said it right. I got that right. It's another BG Kingslayer against an AAR. Looks like Rippers, but I know it's AAR. Dylan Graham going after. Oh, he collects. Really good position now with the bag off the back by Hartoin. That bag is short. This could be as many as 5 as Graham elevates his landing zone. Oh, it's going to be more than that. Is that an 8 spot? Yeah, I think that's going to be an 8 spot. That's going to make it 10-0. Woof. And I don't know. Something about this Graham Remick team right now, they just feel like they're on a roll. The Hulk in the chat. Nice to have. And you know what? You corrected your spelling of my last name. I appreciate that. The Hulk 8537. Appreciate you tuning in. Jackson Remick going to cut in. Almost trips over the truss. Plunkett trying to limit damage. Not able to do so. Right now, Remick and Graham are rolling. Maybe not literally yet. They haven't had to. 12-0. Bag short right there for Graham. Collectible though, and Hartoin with a bag off to the left could be 2 more points. He course corrects there, he's in. Graham asking if he can go get it. Remick giving him the green light, says maybe. He tries it, it doesn't go, but he'll settle with the 10. Hartoin answers with a 10. 10-10 wash. Good bounce back there for Hartoin after the big 8-8 spot. Will stay 12-0. A little bit short left. That's opposite lane side, going to be a difficult collect. I venture to say an impossible collect given that lane side. Unless Plunkett helps out, which he does a little bit there. I don't think it's in a collectible range just yet though. Remick stays down the center. Plunkett in there. Remick away. He's in for a 10. Plunkett trying to answer here. And he's in. 10-10 wash. Will stay 12-0. It's definitely settled out a little bit here. Just looked like it was going to be a runaway there for a minute. But a couple back-to-back washes, but a good level 1 flat block sitting in front. And that causes a bag off the back there for Hartoin. Oh, but Graham can't believe that bag flipped over. It's not going to be brought back, and it keeps getting pushed over and over and over. Oh, and now Hartoin could actually go in for a point here. He cannot. It's going to be a single point to Graham, make it 13-0. Would have been a great way to limit the damage just to sneak in for a point even after missing that first bag, but in the end, Graham and Remick 13-0. Wilson, Bryant, Clemmer, and Sliker, like I said, that's the only other active game right now. They're just getting underway. It's still 0-0. Keep you guys updated on that score. Tell Dylan to get some longer pants. I just saw that. It's funny. This is a tough get here. The one that's deeper is going to be easier to get, but they're all bunched up on the side. Plunkett got an opportunity. He bunches up close, and I think they're going to take a timeout. JP Plunkett walks down and says, we might score some points. Shout out JP Plunkett's wife for watching. Taking a look here, figuring out how they want to attack this. You don't have a lot of room to do much of anything. I mean, you can I think there's, in any scenario, you're probably taking Plunkett's both of his bags. If you get another bag in, you can maybe roll over. I just don't see a way in which you escape this without giving up points. But if there's anything I know about Jackson Remick is he will try to pull a rabbit out of the hat on a big shot. And they've been hitting him recently. Bag is away. He went with a roll. Nothing goes. And so the good news is if you're Plunkett is you got points. I think you have a... Hartoin wants an airmail here. Big bag coming here for Plunkett. And he hits it, but he hits it clean somehow. And he can't... Remick can't even believe that he hit that clean. I mean, you're looking for a drag. You might be able to get a bunch of bags here, but somehow goes completely clean on the airmail. It's going to be points. They're on the board, 13-4. Hartoin trying to follow up his partner. Him getting some points, seeing of Hartoin, but he helps out Graham there. Now setting up for a wash of a round. 3 in for Graham. Going to be a 4-bagger? Yes, by Hartoin. Can Graham answer? No, he cannot. 2 more points for Plunkett and Hartoin. This was, look, like I said, this is kind of setting up to be a runaway game, but Plunkett and Hartoin have done a fantastic job of halting the scoring and slowing down the momentum. George Harris, Bags for Life Cornhole Tournament tomorrow. Plenty of cornhole to be had in the Rock Hill area. All right. Plunkett going up, and he hits it again clean. The airmail has been deadly right now for J.P. Plunkett. Plunkett trying to see if he should airmail, but actually there's a little bit of a window. You can see the arm for Hartoin in there. Plunkett just trying to slip in between those 2 bags, and he does it perfectly. I'd say that was better than in because it's going to make the next shot by Remick a little bit more difficult, but Remick just slices through it like butter. Wow. That's an incredible push. Plunkett's still going to get points out of this, but fantastic damage control here by Remick. He did that on stick side too. Watch it again. Again, he's stick side down, going hard push at this. Oh no, he wasn't. He was on fast side. My bad. Thought for a second when I saw it come out of his hand originally, he was slow side, but he did throw that fast side. 13-8. Strong level 1 block. This caused a bag off the board earlier by Hartoin, but he has corrected that. There's the big miss. He had one earlier again that gave up the big 8 spot. That's the difference in the game right now, obviously. And Graham loves that. That's better than in. You might get a kick left or right here for Hartoin because of it. Bag is away, and that's exactly what happens. That's why sometimes it is better to be there than in. Graham can go in for 5. Count it. A well-earned round by Dylan Graham on the back of that bunch-up shot on bag 3. That's going to propel them all the way to 18, 3 points away from advancing to the 5th place game to take on Travis Cole and Brian Hall. No misses off the board can be afforded by Plunkett and Hartoin, but now off the hook there. And now in a position to score to get to double digits. 4-bagger is going to net at least 2. Fast side all day here for Plunkett. He'll stay on that side on every shot. Remick. Bag 4 is in. That gives him a 10. Plunkett for the 12 and 2. Yes, drips in there. 18-10. Score update on the fifth place game on the other side of the bracket. Duncan Clemmer and Tommy Sliker currently trailing 10-9 against Matt Wilson and Luke Bryant. That's a short left bag there for Graham. It's just going to be an annoying position for him. It's not going to be completely in his way, but he's got to know he's got to throw it a little bit harder or you'll get that. Now, he's going to be okay with that positioning. Hartoin tries to block it up, but the center bag is still exposed, and Graham makes him pay for it. We're back even for the round. Hartoin cleans it up, or goes in, I should say, for a 10. Graham trying to make it a wash. Woo! Lucky the hole was there. 10-10 wash will stay 18-10. Thumbs up there from Remick, trying to keep Graham in it. If there's anything that Plunkett and Hartoin have done, it's been suck the momentum out from this early lead. Push through there for Plunkett to collect. Remick, again, that bag is opposite lane side, going to be a tough collect. May have gone after it there. It's tough to tell. Plunkett. Oh, how aggressive is Remick? Could just go in here and try and get a wash. Try to collect it for 2. He's not going after it. He's just going to slide in. He'll settle for the 10-10 wash. Will stay 18-10. Bag just a little bit too much speed there to catch the corner. No more misses can be afforded here by Hartoin. Oh, could that be it? Now Hartoin has got to collect this bag on the left-hand side. He's going after it, and it's way off the back. He doesn't even need to throw the last bag. He will throw it anyway for the 4-bagger. Dylan, Graham, and Jackson Remick. Strong victory, a good fight back there for Plunkett and Hartoin, but in the end, they will settle for a 7th place finish at this January regional. Remick and Graham into the 5th place game on the right side of the bracket to take on Travis Cole and Brian Hall. All right, folks. We got another break to take, and I think we're jumping up to the winner's bracket next, but more live coverage from the HQ right after this. All right, Cornhole fans, well, Dusty Thompson's allergic to the winner's bracket, so we're staying here in the elimination bracket. We only have 6 total teams remaining in this entire tournament. I'll give you a full rundown of where we are in the entire bracket. In the elimination bracket, 1 fifth-place game is going on right now. It is currently 17-11, Duncan Clemmer and Tommy Sliker. They have taken the lead, and they're now 4 points away. They're beating Matt Wilson and Luke Bryant. On the other side of the bracket, we are going to show you the other fifth-place game. That's going to be Jackson Remick and Dylan Graham, who you just saw, taking on Travis Cole and Brian Hall. Immediately following this game, we will show the King Seat game. So we will show, I promise this time, Hayden Gonzalez and Tyler Harrington versus Derek Holland and Jeremiah Stewart. While that game is happening, they'll play the 4th place game off. I'll keep you guys updated on what that score is as it goes. And then likely we'll show we will show the 3rd place game after that, and then the overall final. So schedule, we have 1, 2, 3, we have 4 matchups remaining here for doubles. We have Remick, Graham versus Cole and Hall. Then we will have Gonzalez, Harrington, Holland, Stewart. Then we will have 3rd place game. Then we will have overall finals. So that's your path to the end of this doubles tournament. Like always, we will take a quick break, and then we will transition to singles later on in the afternoon. Appreciate all of you tuning in, sticking with us. These bags are live here, round 1. Cole off the back there. Bag number 2. Remick can take advantage for points here. He replaces. Remick not able to take advantage. This could go in for a point. Count it. Travis Cole going to start our scoring here. He'll take the lead 1-0 for him. And Brian Hall. Brian Hall there on the left side of your screen going up against Dylan Graham, seen for a couple of games now. Short and left, leaves a cut lane available for Graham, not able to take advantage. Don't think he'll push it. Well, no, he's got slow side, so he went with a roll there. I think the only way he turns to a push if he gets a lane. He's definitely not going to do it now. This is a long roll or an airmail for points. He's going up, and he hits the airmail clean as can be. That'll give Graham and Remick the early lead. All right, we had another game go. So the only other active game just went final. Duncan Clemmer and Tommy Sliker have defeated and eliminated Matt Wilson and Luke Bryant, 29-11. So Clemmer and Sliker are into the 4th place game. Matt Wilson and Luke Bryant have to settle for a 5th place finish in this January regional of doubles. I don't think there's anything but a push coming here. Fast side down. 4 points on the table to score here for the round for Remick. He's going after it, and he ends up way out to the left. Still a world in which you can get points. Cole bag number 3, and he bunches up closer. Again, Remick's still in good position here. I think the question is, do you kind of want to slip in the left side, or do you want to throw the airmail? Slow side down might tell me airmail. He is going up, and he's too deep. 5 on 3 right now. You slip in left side, you can get a single point if you're Cole. And it comes up short, going to be 1 point the other way. Remick, Graham going to get a point. And they're going to, Graham going to take a timeout. which they can do technically. They do have first bag. Looks like they just needed a little bit of a reset there. 3-1 Remick Graham. Good opportunity to take a look at our statistical leaders for the entire tournament. Right now, your PPR leader is Tyler Harrington. Tyler Harrington is throwing an 11.0 PPR across the entire tournament. His DPR for the entire tournament is at a 1.5. That's good enough to be second in the tournament. The DPR leader for the tournament is Dylan Graham. He's sitting at a 1.56 DPR across the entire bracket. Second in PPR is a 10.17 for Derek Holland, and Michaela Calvi at a 10.11. Second place on the DPR side, we said it was Harrington. Third place in DPR is Matt Wilson, who was just eliminated. Lane side is blocked here for Remick, so he goes airmail. He's short, ends up off the back. Now he likes to roll because he kind of has a little bit of a bumper for his roll lane on the left side. Roll shot coming, not able to get all the way over the pile. Cole going after it hard, knocks one of each in. I think that's 1 point for Remick, and they are going to point their way all the way up this scoreboard. It feels like 4-1 now. Bag back left there for Hall. Door open here for Stewart. I mean, sorry, for Stewart. For Graham. Finishes with a 10. Can Hall answer? No, he's off the back. That's going to be 3 points for Dylan Graham. That extends their lead 7-1. Again, reminder, loser of this game is eliminated and will finish 5th. Winner gets Duncan Clemmer and Tommy Sliker in the 4th place game. Ends up coming up short there. That's going to be points again for Remick. Brian Hall wanted to take a timeout. Travis Cole says, nope, we got to wait till they throw. So now they take their timeout as it's 9-1. And again, this is just a little bit of a reset timeout. I'm actually going to take that opportunity to adjust my camera a little bit. I've been kicking that truss, so it's getting a little bit wonky. I'll have to do for now, fix it in between tournaments. 9-1. Bunched up on that right-hand side. That's a really good placement. Remick just wants slick down the middle, and that's exactly what he gets. Can Hall go in here for 2 points? No, he cannot. Ends up on the left-hand side. All bunched up here in the front. Trying to answer here, and Cole's off the back. Remick, clean. He's pumped, he likes it. This time, Cole hits it. He likes it that time, but it's going to be 3 more points for Remick as he went 2 for 2, and now it's 12-1. That's going to be 2 more points. It's now 14-1. Now replacement there for Remick. He's got to like his positioning. Remick goes in. Cole bounces, goes in, but pushes his bag further out of the way. This is good news for Remick. When he sits in front, he's okay with it. Would love to be in there to guarantee the points, but still may end up with 2 unless Cole can sneak around this. He cannot. That's going to be 2 points to Remick. And right now, Remick and Graham continue to build the lead at 16-1. Bag off the side. This could be as many as 3 more. Can Graham collect? He moved it closer. He's got 1 bag left to do the damage. He's short in there, and now that may actually be better for Graham. If Graham can go in, it's going to force Hall to have to be in. He's a little deep though. Yeah, Hall, if he goes in, he's going to give up 1. If he can't go in, he'll give up 3. Bag away for Hall. He knocks in, that's going to be 2. Didn't foresee that happening, but it did. 2 points, going to make it 18-1. Remick and Graham now 3 points away from advancing to take on Duncan Clemmer and Tommy Sliker. Is Is anyone king seat? Sorry, just saw that comment. Yes. No. The king seat game will be next. So nobody's king seat yet. Cuts across the face, and now Remick pushes all the way through. Pressure is on Cole. Got to collect something. Ooh, actually didn't need to collect. That's my fault. It's going to be 2 points. Makes it 20-1. And backs as much up against the wall as you can get. And with that bag, this becomes a 4-bagger. Wins it for Dylan Graham. There's 2. There's 3. One more will clinch it. Will this be a 3rd bag block? No. Clear lane for the win for Graham, and he will do it. Fist pump. Hall knows it. That's going to miss off the back. It's going to be a 25-1 dominant performance for Dylan Graham and Jackson Remick. A nice little mini Cinderella run here for Travis Cole and for Brian Hall. They'll finish 5th here in this bracket. A good run by them, and we are down to our final 4 in the tournament, folks. In the winner's bracket, it's Gonzalez and Harrington against Holland and Stewart. In the elimination bracket, it's Clemmer and Sliker against Remick and Graham. King seat, Rock Hill, coming up next. All right, Cornhole fans, welcome back here inside the ACL HQ. It's popping in here today. Plenty of teams, plenty of players. Mentioned it before the break, we're down to our final 4, right? 4 teams remaining, 2 undefeateds, 2 with 1 loss. The 2 teams with 1 loss are going to go head-to-head on court number 2. I'll keep you guys updated on the score as that goes. It's Duncan Clemmer and Tommy Sliker against Jackson Remick and Dylan Graham. But next up, it's time for the king seat. King seat, king seat. Winner's bracket final. It's going to be Hayden Gonzalez and Tyler Harrington against Derek Holland and Jeremiah Stewart. Winner goes to the finals. Loser will play in our 3rd place game right after this. I'll go over the schedule one more time for the rest of doubles. We will go king seat here. Immediately following this, we will go to the 3rd place game and then the overall final. Then take a break about 45 minutes to an hour. Come back later on this afternoon for coverage of doubles. Appreciate you guys tuning in from wherever you're watching from. Those of you watching on Facebook on Rock Hill Cornhole, thank you. Those of you tuning in on YouTube on Stickside Cornhole, thank you as well. Another good opportunity to shout out our sponsors for this season, Siva Cornhole. Check out Siva Cornhole bags for your next set of cornhole bags. Stickside Cornhole, if you're watching on YouTube, make sure you are subscribed to the Stickside Cornhole YouTube page. If you're watching on Facebook, they also have a Facebook page. Make sure you give them a follow on Facebook. Shaw Cannon Law Firm, as well as JPS Paint and Supply. Whether it's legal needs or paint jobs, make sure you check out those two local to the Rock Hill area. And of course, Rock Hill Cornhole and Dusty Thompson for putting on all of these great events based in and around the Rock Hill region. We are underway here. I kind of stumbled over my words because I was so jarred by what I just saw from Tyler Harrington, a side rail to start this game. Like I had said before this, he was the PPR leader and is the PPR leader for the entire tournament. Coming into that round, had been averaging an 11.0 PPR across the entire tournament. That's going to take a little bit of a hit there, but still plenty of time to go in this King Seat match. 3-0, Holland and Stewart taking the early lead. Stewart cleans up a bag here. And he sits in front. There's still a collect opportunity for a wash here for Gonzalez. Fast side down, knocks it in, but doesn't follow. Going to be 2 more points, and now Stewart and Holland up 5-0. I mentioned there's one other game going on, that 4th place game on court number 2. That one's just getting underway. It's 1-0, Remick and Graham leading Sliker and Clemmer. Again, this is a WTF. It's WTF Whiskey H's being thrown right now by Stewart and Holland. They're going up against the Underworld Cornhole Slips. Harrington, bag number 4, and catches the lip but does not fall. Going to be 2 more the other direction, and right now Holland and Stewart running away. Got to find a way to slow this momentum, get first bag, get a couple points here if you're Hayden Gonzalez. Jeremiah Stewart, right side of your screen. First year ACL pro. Playing with Jacob Harrison in doubles this season. Hayden Gonzalez on the left, playing for the Winthrop Eagles at the collegiate level. Won a national championship earlier this month in the teams division. Fourth bag sitting in front. He doesn't love it, so Gonzalez going to try to hop over it, and he does. Nifty little shot there from Mr. Gonzalez. Watch this one again. He's coming from the right side, so you got to have some hop action on this. It does. It just hops over the corner and drips back in. Really well done. 7-2. That gets them on the board. That may be just what they needed. Court number 2 is now 5-5. And double 4-bagger wash. Something tells me it won't be the last one we see on this end. 2 high PPR players there in Harrington and Holland going head-to-head. I think this is the end where we'll see a little bit more congestion in and around the hole. Exhibit A right there, Gonzalez on his lane side, hanging on the lip. Side by side here for Stewart. Gonzalez is not happy that that bag ended up out on the right-hand side, but Stewart is equally as frustrated that his slick side push through gets kicked as well. I wonder if that bag will come back or if he'll even think about going after it. Stewart ends up going side by side in the hole. Gonzalez tries to roll on top, but brought that closer. Does that tempt Stewart into an airmail? It does not. Stewart tried just a regular slide shot to see it would go. It does not. Will stay 7-2. Ethan K says even Tyler's backspin goes in the hole. I forgot about that. Yeah, I did see that as well. Right before the game started, Harrington did the backspin and ended up in the hole. And that's a miss there. That's a roll that doesn't go, but Holland answers with a short bag there. Tough to say who has the advantage right now. Maybe Harrington, but it depends on this push through if he can collect his left side bag. Bag is away. He does just that. That's going to guarantee at least one. And it's actually going to be 3 points after Holland misses that bag. And now it's 7-5. There's a big round on court number 2. Tommy Sliker gets a 7. It's now 12-6. Duncan Clemmer and Tommy Sliker over Jackson Remick and Dylan Graham. Short left here for Gonzalez. Going to be a cut angle for Stewart, but he gets caught up in the pile and the traffic jam on the left-hand side of the board. Still the cut lane open for Gonzalez. He takes advantage. Going to have to follow suit here for Stewart, or it's going to be points. And he does go in. 7-5, we stay. In. We'll take another double 4-bagger wash. I told you earlier it wouldn't be the last one. Bag short on 4. Can Stewart sneak in here? He can get as many as 4. He's going to try to reverse cut his way in. Ends up too far out to the left-hand side, but is going to get points. They'll double their lead. It's 9-5. Jackson Remick gets 4 points back. It's now 12-10 on court number 2. Clemmer and Sliker still in the lead. I wasn't kidding. Another double 4-bagger wash on this end. We stay 9-5. replace, and now Gonzalez ends up out to the side. And Stewart follows him, but does at the very last second get a little bit of a cut towards the center. This is collectible. He's got fast side, tells me he's gonna go after this. Trying to guarantee 2 points. Double clutch here, taking an extra second to throw this one. Stewart's bag is away, and he gets them both and leaves it there. Still collectible, but makes it harder for Gonzalez, and it pays off with a 6-point round. Wow, wow, wow. Watch this again here. Fast side down, trying to get the extra drip. Attacking the bag, opposite lane, using the right bag as a bumper. Put that on tape, folks. You can't do it any better than that. That explodes the lead, 15-5. And now rare bag off to the side. Now you feel like the gates have opened and Derek Holland can just let the bag fly, let it go. Gonna be at least two. Two more is what it's gonna be. You just blink and all of a sudden it's 17-5. Holland and Stewart 4 points away. Score update on court 2. It's a tight one over there. It's 12-11. Sliker and Clemmer still with a lead. Bag is short, but pretty clean lane still available. That block was a little bit too short. Takes advantage. Now you have to get a bag in. He's trying to get both, and he does at least get one. That keeps them alive, but it's still going to be 2 more points, and now Derek Holland and Jeremiah Stewart are 2 points away from advancing to the finals. No more mistakes available for Tyler Harrington and Hayden Gonzalez. Bag is out to the left-hand side. That is lane side for Harrington, so it's going to call for a miraculous collect, but he's not going to mess with it. He's going to try to block, can't do it. Now, this may be for the win. Harrington's got to collect here. Got to be something crazy, or Holland and Stewart are into the finals. Bag is away, and it's not going to be enough. Derek Holland and Jeremiah Stewart are into the finals of this January regional. Hayden Gonzalez and Tyler Harrington will take a seat and await to see who wins on court number 2. Wow, wow, wow. Whew. All right, folks, we're going to take a quick break, and then we'll tune in to court number 2 to see who's going to meet Tyler Harrington and Hayden Gonzalez in the third place game. All right, Cornhole fans, welcome back. We're going to try and see if this is still lined up. Yes, it is. All right, so situation here is right now it's 18-12, Remick and Graham. So Remick and Graham just had a big spot. It's 18. This can't be off the board by Sliker. Ends up a wash. Okay, so let me set the stage properly here. All right, it's 18-12. Jackson Remick and Dylan Graham are leading. They are throwing the gray bags. So you're going to see the gray BG bag. This first bag here is going to be by Jackson Remick. He's in front. He's throwing directly up against Duncan Clemmer, who's throwing the red WTF bags. Okay? It is 18-12 Remick and Graham. That bag's a little bit short left. There's a push lane available. If he gets all three, it's not going to be desperation time yet for Clemmer, but it's going to be close. And it somehow jumped on him. I think he's going to actually be okay with that. And now they get caught on the right-hand or left-hand side. This is going to be a big opportunity here for Jackson Remick. He's going after his bag. Slickside gets them both, and now you got to get at least 2 bags if you're Duncan Clemmer. Hard going after it. He's off the back, and that's going to do it, folks. Oh, that's not where I wanted. All right, that is going to do it for that game. So didn't take long to get our other contestant into our third place game. And that's what we're going to show next here on court number 1. It is going to be Dylan Graham and Jackson Remick taking on... Sorry, no it's not. Yes it is. Dylan Graham and Jackson Remick going to be taking on Hayden Gonzalez and Tyler Harrington. All right, we're going to give them a chance to go down and back just for a second. And when we return, that's our third place game live from Rock Hill. All right, Cornhole fans, welcome back. We are down to our third place game. Only 3 teams remain. And we're going to have ourselves an all-Winthrop matchup here in the third place game. 2 teams of Winthrop Eagles going to go head-to-head. It's going to be Hayden Gonzalez and Tyler Harrington going up against Jackson Remick and Dylan Graham, all for a chance to get back to the finals, for a chance to double dip Derek Holland and Jeremiah Stewart. I believe these bags are live, yes. We're getting a big step out early here for Hayden Gonzalez, attacking the right side. He cannot believe it, and We're getting a jump step timeout here from Dylan Graham. These guys are going to have fun playing against each other in this one, I'll tell you that right now. You can see what they're trying to do there, how they want to attack it. It's either going to be a roll on top or just a straight up layup. I mean, it's going to be one of those two. And it was a straight up layup. And now, this is going to be a hard straight up the center slick side bag coming from Hayden Gonzalez. Bag is away, and that's going to be a wash. He'll go 2 for 1 on that. Good recovery bag there from Hayden Gonzalez. First round will be scoreless here. Here in our in our third place game. Winner of the King Seat game was Derek Holland and Jeremiah Stewart. Harrington rolls right on top. That's really good positioning. I think Remick was hoping that would actually fall, would make his next shot easier. And that's exactly why. Oh my goodness. Jackson Remick loves to throw a bar of soap. And I tell you what, if that had stayed like that, he was going to throw it. He comes up short here. This could be Tyler Harrington for 4 to hop over. And he ends up all the way off the board. And Graham and Remick went crazy because Tyler Harrington missed a roll bag. They said that never happens. Interesting. This is kind of a reverse cut action here. Unless he's going to go roll. He is going to go more roll, but ends up way right anyway. Harrington wants a roll, so Gonzalez is going to go roll here. 2 left on the landing spot. Still in decent position with that bag hanging. Graham doesn't roll all the way up and over. And Gonzalez just side rails it. They want to talk about this here. Gosh. I don't think a roll is in the cards right now. I see an airmail for like a peel, drag type of scenario being an option, or a hard push. The problem with a push is you have to put a harsh cut angle on it, because it's the opposite of your lane. So, I don't know. He is doing that, though. And it's going to be 1 for Harrington and Gonzalez, even with the side rail from Gonzalez, and they'll go up 2-0. Just drips in for Harrington. He ends up with a 4-bagger there. Remick ends up with a 10. They double their lead again. If we follow the pattern, that means a 4 spot's coming here. Everything's kind of bunched up here. The roll collect is the call here from Harrington. And Gonzalez cannot believe that that bag rolled that far. Fast side here, you just got to be worried about getting kicked. It's the only thing you're worried about. Fast side here for Graham, and that's exactly what happens. He gets kicked. 10 there, and then does Graham want to go after this? It doesn't look like he's going to, and he won't. It'll be a 10-10 wash. 4-0. Looking for Holland and Stewart. Does not look like either one is... Oh, no. Derek Holland is up and throwing, but Jeremiah Stewart is not. Another bag out to the left here. There's been a few over the past couple games when Remick has missed. It's been out there on the left-hand side. Another miss out there, and now Harrington's kind of off the hook. Kind of another miss, but if you're Remick, you're really just trying to pluck your own bag without taking Harrington, but Harrington is on top. This can be interesting. Oh, and then Remick misses completely left, so it's going to be 4 points. And now Gonzalez and Harrington, an 8-0 lead. Gonzalez pushes the first one out to the side. That's going to give full clearance here for Dylan Graham. And a path for 2 points. Graham can go in for 2. Yes. 2 points makes it 8-2. They're on the board. Remick is dead center, and Harrington perfectly executed roll bag there, right over it. See if Remick tries to leave it. I think he tried to, but he just got stranded. Harrington misses his roll again. It's been uncharacteristic of him, but at least opens the door again for Jackson Remick to even this out. But Remick is again left. A case of the lefts early here in this third place game for Jackson Remick. Left again. This could be 4 points here for Tyler Harrington. Bag is away, and he's in. That's going to make it a 10-point lead for Harrington and Gonzalez, 12-2. Tyler's just showing how good weightlifting program is. That was funny. And Justin L.A. Flower says, Tyler Harrington, best player in the room. Hey, that's how it can be sometimes. We stay 12-2. Mostly lane side for Remick. Side by side is a good recovery shot here for Remick. Harrington just up and over again. Created a lane. This is going to be a hard push. Can you get everything? Bag is away for Remick. And he can't believe it, but ends up with a wash. 12-2. Gonzalez again, that first bag is out to the right. Bag, good block behind. Gonzalez going roll. Takes over position. I think he's decently happy with that. Oh, and then Graham cannot believe that his bag got pushed back. Gonzalez can't believe that his bag didn't collect. Neither player is very happy with how that round went, but it is going to be 2 points for, let's make it 14-4. I mean, sorry, 12-4. They put it in the wrong way. 12-4. Stacking on top here. Remick is frustrated here because he hasn't been playing as well as he wants to. I think it's an airmail probably coming in here. Or now he says he wants to roll around, but Graham shakes him off and says not going to go. Just chooses to lay up, and now Harrington wants a timeout to talk about it. Look, an airmail has the best upside because an airmail may peel that bag off the top. So Harrington. Oh, he knocks it in. That's as good as an airmail. Going to be 2 points, and he'll take it. That makes it 14-4. Gonzalez and Harrington 7 points away. Okay. Will Gonzalez be aggressive in going after that is the question of the round. He's not getting a ton of movement. Oh, but now it's off to the side. Moved a little bit there. He's not going after it on bag 4. It's going to go in for 4 for Graham. Count it. That's some momentum back the other way. 14-8. Again, reminder, winner goes to the finals to take on Derek Holland and Jeremiah Stewart. Stewart and Holland have to be beaten twice. Randy Schaefer saying, come on, Tyler Harrington. brought his a little bit closer. Will he try it again? He's just opposite lane side right now, so it's going to be tough. Oh, and that had some speed on it, and he pays the price. It sits on the backside of the hole. But Harrington cannot take advantage either. Ugly round for both players. Good first bag block. Gonzalez finds a way in. He's missed a couple first bags out to the right here. There's another one there. It's going to be a difficult collect. He's going after it fast side. And they bunch up. Still collectible, but he's got work to do on bag 4. Does Graham help him? That might make it more difficult. Fast side for Gonzalez. He knocks him in, but got to give up 2 the other way. Graham and Remick into double digits, 14-10. Brody Gablin saying, come on, Tyler Harrington, tea time. Definitely a more methodical round coming here for both players. That is 3 in for each. Can Remick make it a 4-bagger on his end? No. Can Harrington roll over this for 2 to get them to 16? Yes, he can. And Remick simply says, throw it. He knows he came up short-armed it, or didn't put enough on it. Whatever it was. Harrington and Gonzalez now 5 points away. Gonzalez has been right. And that time he corrects and he's in. There's that right bag. And Graham is going to make Gonzalez think about it for sure. See Gonzalez not even moving. He's staying in the exact position. It's been a theme all day for Graham and Remick. They're having some fun, but they're taking their timeouts for sure. Making the opponents stew over some of these misses. You can see Hayden Gonzalez not moved a muscle. In front, Gonzalez. Oh, he's elevated. Is this a soapable bag? Does he go for a big bar of soap for 5? He's going after it. Oh, and it pops, but it doesn't end up beyond the hole. Just going to be 2 points. Needed a little bit more on that one to get the full bar of soap action. 16-12. YouTube chat loving Tyler Harrington right now. Nick Swanson and Nick B 8072. Tyler is insane. Tyler the GOAT. Kendall Irvin, I want Jay Stu's autograph. Well, you can ask him in the next game when you see him in the finals trying to prevent the double dip. Emax, Ethan Ferry is saying Tyler had the greatest roll, certainly. Absolutely on a tear. Let's see if he lives up to it. Yeah, sure enough. You set it up there, Emax. There's another roll, another in. Remick's got to be careful here. He's got to be real careful. Harrington rolling again. Doesn't get all the way over the mountain, and so now Remick has an opportunity to clean this all up. Bag is away for Remick. He gets them both. Needed that. Harrington for the wash. Yes. They call them the slips for a reason. Slips right in there for with a wash, 16-12. Bags blocked up. Gonzalez gets kicked on the roll. And Graham didn't love that, but Gonzalez right off the back. He's trying to try this slick side, plucking a bag out from underneath the one in front. Bag is away. Oh my goodness, and it's a side rail. Three points there. 16-15. How aggressive here is Jackson Remick. If you miss here, you could be giving up the entire game. This is tough decision. Those bags hanging on the left side. You're throwing from the right side. So let's go through the scenarios. You slide it in. If you make it and Harrington goes in, you're giving up 4. You're still in the game. Slide shot miss, Harrington in, you lose. Airmail miss, Harrington in the hole, you lose. So I think part of it is how much do you trust your airmail? Remick, he's off the back, and now that's a 5. Right now it's a 5-on-9 4 spot. You gotta be on the board, and that is going to do it. Hayden Gonzalez and Tyler Harrington get the win. They're into the finals for a chance at redemption up against Jeremiah Stewart and Derek Holland. All right, folks, that brings us to our final game of this doubles tournament. We're going to take one more break, and when we come back, it's Harrington, Gonzalez, Stewart, and Holland. All right, Cornhole fans, doubles regional for the month of January all comes down to this. We are into the finals. And two teams, no surprises here. No surprises. You maybe could have nickel and dimed who takes one of the spots versus the other, but in the end, two powerhouse teams going to go head-to-head here for the crown in the month of January. In the king seat, undefeated, is going to be Derek Holland and Jeremiah Stewart, two ACL pro players looking to get a win, the first of 2026. Against them will be the Winthrop Eagles duo of Hayden Gonzalez and Tyler Harrington coming out of the elimination bracket. This is a rematch. Already saw this once. We saw Derek Holland and Jeremiah Stewart get the win. Will that repeat itself, or will we get a double dip? You all know the drill, but for maybe those that don't tuning in, this is a double elimination bracket, which means Derek Holland there on the left side of your screen alongside his partner Jeremiah Stewart. If they win game one, it's over. They are champions here. If they do not win, and it is Harrington and Gonzalez that take game one, that will advance us into a winner-take-all game number 2. Not sure if that was live, but I'm going to assume not by the pace in which they're throwing. Get your predictions in the chat here, folks. Predictions in the chat. Who you got? You got 3 options. You got Stewart and Holland in game 1. You have Stewart and Holland in game 2. Or you have Harrington and Gonzalez in game 2. As your 3 options. Take your pick. Shelby Ryder Celeb in the chat. Go W. Shelby Ryder, former Winthrop Eagle, for about half a second. First round of the game we are seeing here. These bags are live. In the king seat match, these two threw a lot of double 4-baggers. Holland had a few less mistakes, but ultimately it was Jeremiah Stewart on the other end. Actually, let's take a look at the statistics from that first game. It was 23-5. It was not particularly close. Yeah, pretty much how we summed it up, right? Derek Holland threw an 11.13 in the first game. Tyler Harrington threw a 10.13. So it was a 1.0 DPR for Holland. He was really, really good. But more damage was done on the other end as Jeremiah Stewart was also above a 10. He was at a 10.29, but it was Hayden Gonzalez at the 8.86 and the negative 1.43 DPR that ultimately was the decision maker in the game. If they're going to come back and win, Hayden Gonzalez right there has to clean up those bags missing out to the right-hand side. Stewart is in there on bag 4. Can Hayden Gonzalez go in for the 10-10 wash? No. Just hangs up on the hole. That'll start our scoring early. Holland and Stewart 2-0. Donnie Curlin going Team Underwood. Yes, that would be Harrington and Gonzalez throwing the Underworld Cornhole Slips. Rodney Stewart going J. Stu and Holland. No surprise there. D. Herbert going Let's Go Winthrop. Michael Henson just saying Derek Holland. See if the YouTube's got any predictions here in the chat. Nick Swanson is going with the double dip for T. Higgs and Hayden G. It's going to be 2 more points, though, for Derek Holland. Michael Gonzalez giving us 2 scoops of ice cream in the chat, and he says he's going for the double dip. Hi, ZK9BF. How come they're throwing Underworld sponsored by BG? I think they give them plenty of flexibility when it comes to regionals. I think it's only college specific that they're required to throw BG, but again, I'm not privy to that, so I'm not 100% sure. Jeremiah Stewart stepping out. He's got it bag kind of in no man's lane out to the right-hand side. This is an open door opportunity for Hayden Gonzalez. But again, he follows him on that right-hand side. That's where the misses have been for Gonzalez as Stewart ends up with a 10. Gonzalez got to try to avoid that right side. He does. He'll go in for the 10-10 wash. We stay 4-0 Stewart Holland. Kendall Irvin says, Jeremiah and Derek with a blowout. Pause. I like it. Miss out to the left there for Harrington. Now this becomes a 4-bagger for 2 points for Derek Holland. He's not going to waste any time. It's rapid fire down on this end. Anytime you're playing Derek Holland, he's going to keep up the pace as much as he can. He is slinging it. That's going to get him 2 more. It's 6-0. Elaine Stewart also going with J. Stu and D. Holland. I like what you did there, Elaine. D. Holland. This out to the left. Clear opportunity now for Hayden Gonzalez to get a couple points. He's a little bit left, but he's in Stewart's lane, and as such, Stewart takes him in. Another block in front. Step out coming here from Stewart. I don't know if he's trying to avoid this or just trying to prevent the kick. Either way, he's out to the side. This could be 4 points for Hayden Gonzalez. Bag is away and count it. 4 more, or 4 for Gonzalez to get them on the board. It's 6-4. Bag number 4 for Harrington is in. Can Holland match with the double? Yes. Double 4-bagger wash will stay 6-4. Gonzalez will have first bag on this end. Good block behind here. We'll see how good Stewart is on his roll right now. He ends up to the left. Gonzalez pushes up through. He's in a really good position right now. Looks like Stewart's going to try to split that seam there on the left side. He does. Takes everything, though. Little bit short right, but that's not an egregious short right miss that we were seeing earlier. Right before that was about to go in, if it had gone in, I was going to say already seeing a different Hayden Gonzalez. I mean, really, I would say all tournament long, Gonzalez has been solid, but Harrington has been exceptional. That's what got him to this point. You kind of felt like Gonzalez was going to have to really turn it on. And so far, so good. He scored all 6 points here for Gonzalez, so that is good news. Because right now we're seeing a couple bags left and right for Harrington. And for them to win, you know, Gonzalez is going to have to step up. So far, so good. Oh, how aggressive is Derek Holland here? Hey. He's going to try this hop shot. I don't know how much I like this. I kind of like taking my 2 here. But he's going to try it, and he's going to stay on the board. That's as good as a layup. It'll be 2 points. They'll retake the lead 8-6. forth they go. That's out to the right-hand side. Gonzalez, final bag. He's out to the left-hand side. It's funny, I was just about to say, too, that this is a better Hayden Gonzalez than we've seen, and he's right now. He's right there. The good news, I mean, look, I just needed him to get rid of the rights, and he has got rid of the rights. Comes up short, and that's just been the difference. I mean, you look at it, the PPR for Tyler Harrington there, 10.33. You're saying to yourself, he's throwing decently well. The problem is, look all the way to the far left, bottom left of your screen, Derek Holland throwing 11.67 right now. I mean, when he gets in that type of mode, he just becomes robotic. And so the key here is you need to make this game as long as possible. Harrington needs to do everything he can to create washes, and Gonzalez needs to do as much as he can to get points, because that's just going to be the key to stay in this one. You got to find a way to outlast Derek Holland. Right now, he's so locked in, you just have to get him out of the zone, and that's a beautiful push through there, right there for Hayden Gonzalez. Absolutely needed that. Four-bagger by Jay Stu. Gonzalez and that's what you need to do. Keep just pushing the length of this game through. You got to keep making it longer. Derek Holland is going to go on his run. The key is not trying to beat him while he's this hot. It's extending the game long enough for him to cool down. Colby Shearer in the chat. What's up, Colby? It's Kentucky Colonel Colby Shearer. And there's that hop shot. I mean, when Holland's now hitting that. Roll inbound here for Harrington, but he ends up off to the side. And honestly, that may be better than in. Right now, you're going to force a roll, which is tough. And it doesn't go all the way through. That's going to be 4 more. It's 14-6. I'm just telling you guys, when Derek Holland gets in this type of, when that roll is hitting, look, he's going to be deadly no matter what on his slide game. But when he can pair that with that little hop shot and he likes his distance on that, that's when he just becomes really, really tough to beat. Hayden Gonzalez is going to have to manufacture some points here against Jeremiah Stewart. Beautiful side-by-side. Love that positioning. They'll both go. And it worked as a bumper. Or as a kicker, I should say. They're going to take a timeout. I don't hate that either. You saw the eye roll there. I think Harrington wants him to do something he doesn't want to do. Oh, we got slick side. Is this going for a bar of soap here? No, just wanted to. Oh my gosh. Oh. That sums it up, I think. That's about as bad of luck as you can get, folks. That's the only thing you couldn't do. Woof. And yeah, I like the timeout there too. When it rains, it pours, I guess, right? Derek Holland, he's going to go after this. And he's off the bat. Wheels are falling off for everybody, right? But honestly though, you got to view it as a positive. I was just going to say, anytime Derek Holland gets his, he throws one off the board, you feel like you're in a good position. There's that push there. Can Holland get it now? He gets closer. Right now it's a 5 on 3. So is that 6 on 7, I think? Is it a 1 point? Did I do that right? Yes, 1 point there for Derek Holland. Now they're within striking distance. All right, now you got really nothing to lose. I think you got a big deficit that you got to make up a 11-point deficit, win this game, and win a whole second game. I think you can start laying some blocks and taking your chances on some dirty rounds here. I just think expecting Stewart and Holland now to go cold enough that you can beat them a slide game, I just don't think is a good strategy at the moment. So I think you got to start laying blocks and forcing big shots. This could do it. A bully push combo could be enough for Jeremiah Stewart. Bag is away. And he said, "You stupid blank." He didn't like that one. In the hole is for a wash. The only thing you can't do is knocking in and then staying on the board. And that's going to be 2 points. 19-6. All right. Start throwing some blocks. Bag out to the side. That could be enough. It is his side, but it's going to be a ridiculously difficult collect. Goes to block. Can't do it. This may be for the win. And now you got to collect or it's over. Bag is away. Not enough, and that will do it. Derek Holland and Jeremiah Stewart are your champions of this January regional here in Rock Hill, the first of the 2026 calendar year. A valiant effort and a good run for Hayden Gonzalez and Tyler Harrington. They will come up one game short, and in the end, it's Holland, and it is Stewart. All right, folks, that was a fun one. Good tournament, good win there, good performance by Derek Holland and Jeremiah Stewart. Another final shout out to all of our sponsors: JPS Painting, Shaw Cannon Law Firm, Stickside Cornhole, Siva Cornhole, and of course, Rock Hill Cornhole. We're going to take a quick break. When we return in about an hour, we'll be live for coverage of the singles tournament here at this January regional. For Dusty Thompson and the rest of the Rock Hill Cornhole crew, this has been Trey Ryder saying so long. We'll see you later on this afternoon.